Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
What struck the luck? Even after that battering, I know I'll be content in the afterlife.
Oh, don't start. You were the one who asked us to.
Well, it seems life's worth living a little while longer. Don't want to disappoint old Queenie now, do I? Go on then, ask away.
Oh.
I've been wondering, when you first saw Melia, I kinda got the impression you knew more about her than you let on.
Of course I do. Have you seen the stacks of literature they've got here in the city? Packed to the rafters. There's passages on the true Queen, too. And you betcha these eyes have read them all back to front 20 times over.
So you know all about her?
Naturally. Here, I'll give you an example. It is a lesser-known fact that Her Majesty is squeamish around shiny bugs.
What? How can you possibly know that?
There was also a little morsel about how she found rainbow bugs particularly revolting. They're extinct now, but I reckon they're beasties about the size of your fist, whose bodily excretions make them glow and...
All right, enough. You don't need to go into such detail. The mere memory gives me goosebumps.
Don't you worry, I've got plenty more tidbits like that up my sleeve.
We don't want to hear it. Look,
Oh yeah, well, I'm all ears.
when you get to the age you are, after living for so many decades, you must have had to say goodbye to so many of your friends and stuff. Must be a lot of crap to deal with. So, how do you cope?
Well, the pits is what it is. There are times when I wonder why I don't just curl up and die. But see, life ain't all sunshine and roses. I think that's part and parcel of it.
So what? You just have to go on living in misery? You've got to be joking.
Uni, are you all right?
I just want to know what it's all about. Growing old. There's folk out there who get to live so much longer than us, and they still choose to fight. It just feels like I'm always taking a back seat. Like but I want to be there with you guys. Even if it's just in spirit.
Uni, I had no idea that was how you felt.
Yeah, sorry. Hard to put it into words, really.
Even if those you once loved are no longer a part of this world, lonely as it is, and painful though the memories be, it is not, for you can keep close to your heart your memories of those dear to you. And that is something to take pride in. That is what will give you strength. Admittedly, my life took a very different path to the likes of my companions here, but such are my thoughts.
Ah, never a truer word was spoken. That's one for the ages. Where's my notepad?
The fact that you're worrying about us here and now, Uni, I don't think we'll ever forget that. Your feelings will transcend time.
I'd have to agree. So don't feel like you need to be doing anything special for us, Uni. It's reassuring enough just being the way you are.
Don't suppose you've got any tissues on you? Spark, why'd you have to go and make it all soppy?
Nobody is leaving you behind, Uni. If you ever feel distance between you, you need only speak out.
Wait, was this all just to tell me that?
That's about the size of it. Good luck out there, young'uns.
Don't just pass it off as your own speech.
Say, Melly, would you mind if we shook hands?
He's straight up ignoring me.
I don't see why not.
Oh, you angel. Now I I can shuffle off this mortal coil without regrets.
Knowledgeable my arse.
Life's a cruel journey from one end to the other. You only get one chance to walk it. But if there's one thing that gives it all meaning, it's love.
That's very sweet.
That ain't something I have to teach you young folks, though. Your friends are lucky fellows.
Monica said something like that too. Still doesn't make much sense to me though.
Well, love takes many forms. There are as many ways to show it as there are people.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we should probably be getting on. Till we meet again, story spinner.
Indeed, indeed. Safe travels to you, Your Majesty.
Cooler Typ.
Good to add more names.
Cooler Typ. Ja, und dann noch nach AGNUS Castle. Hey, das ist eine Info. Konflikt mit der City. Wollt ihr was zu sagen? Oh, die wünschen uns viel Glück.
I see some relations have changed.
Okay, hier gibt es also irgendwo noch eine zweite Info für...
I see some relations have changed.
Für Dingsbums. Für die City. Komisch.
A
Warum
diplomatic
weiß ich?
mission, is it? Surely we can find a peaceful
Oh,
resolution.
Nia ist hier. Oh, das wusste ich nicht.
Nia, this is a surprise.
Don't worry, I know the whole story. Oh, bloody hell. I see you are in good company.
Ja, Nia war früher auch immer... Hat immer das gesagt, was sie dachte und immer auch so ein bisschen... So ein Slang gehabt, so... Schon so ein bisschen wie Juni. Aber ich mag Nia von der... Wenn sie ein bisschen assiger redet, sage ich mal.
They're kindly serving as my bodyguard. They're assisting me with a number of other matters too.
Melly hat schon immer hochgestochen geredet. Aber nicht herablassen, sondern immer freundlich.
The assistance goes both ways, actually. We all one big, happy family!
Yes, that's right. Family.
Indubitably. I have a rough grasp of our present predicament. You've come to hear their side of the story, have you not?
You make it sound as if these are no ordinary AGNIANs.
With Queen Melia's assistance, we have been closely monitoring them on both sides. I'll get to the point. These people belong neither to KEVES nor AGNUS.
To be precise, they were formerly Agnian soldiers, but now they claim to have lost their faith even in AGNUS. This intense distrust of the future has driven them to wanton destruction.
So they stopped believing in anything, and now they just want to ruin things for everyone. That's awful. The KEVES and AGNUS of today are founded upon mutual trust and respect. At least that is the mood we try to foster. But the reality is that not all of us can readily accept these changes.
The recent outburst was just an act of passion. But if like-minded people were to congregate...
They may gain enough momentum to pose a legitimate threat, is that it? So they're the ones who have incited the latest uproar, I take it.
We might have to prepare for the worst-case scenario.
Minanabite, what make worst case so bad?
He means there could be an attack on the Queen's life.
That worse than worst case?
That's one of the reasons. But we simply can't afford to leave this be. I don't believe they truly want to oppose us. Rather, they feel they are at an impasse. One cannot so easily change their way of life or how they view the world.
Perhaps I ought to assert my authority as queen after all, and...
No. If you lock horns with them now, it's very possible they will shut you out completely. I would rather have you prepare to welcome them in with open arms.
That's incredibly kind of you.
So, where do we find these troublemakers?
It seems they're lying low at Hovering Reef 6.
Seriously? That's right next to the castle.
Presumably they approached under the guise of their fellow Agnian soldiers. The castle isn't on particularly high alert, so it makes sense that they wouldn't arouse too much suspicion.
Yes, as sad as it is. I hear they're pooling their forces. You'd best be on your guard.
Fear not. I am no stranger to battle. And besides, look at my entourage.
You shouldn't have to get used to this. Experience can make a person stronger, it's true. But it can't take away one's pain. That goes for queens too, you know.
The mood's turned dark all of a sudden.
I'm aware of that. Thank you, Nia.
Take care, you guys.
I see some relations have changed.
Ja, steht ja einfach hier rum. Gibt's die Cloud Keep denn eigentlich noch? Oder ist die jetzt irgendwie hier mit drin jetzt? Ne, ist nicht mit hier drin. Hovering Reef 6. Das heißt... Oh, hier. Okay, das ist eigentlich gar nicht so scheiße, weil wir hier einen Reisepunkt haben. Das heißt, wir müssen einfach nur da runter sliden und dann ist gut. Melle darf auch sliden. Lul. Whee!
Time to take the fast way.
Don't do anything stupid, Melia.
Nor should you, Lance.
Whee! Wie sie alles sliden. Jo, Lance ist runtergefallen.
Agnian Autolevs. They've hauled those things out here. Can't catch a break, can we?
As Lady Nia informed us, we should expect them to be hiding in an ambush somewhere on this island. I must remind you that we are only here to negotiate. If possible, I would like to avoid combat.
Sure, but what if they're the ones to come at us first?
Then suppress them at once. We could even disable their levnesses, so that they have nothing with which to fight back.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask for a while now. You really know how to handle yourself in a scrap, don't you?
Yes, I'm no stranger to the field of battle. Nor is this the first attempt on my life.
What? Even though you're the queen?
Precisely because I am the queen. Is it really so strange for nobles to be acquainted with violence? There was even an assassin within my family once.
Oh ja, stimmt.
I'm sorry. I hope we didn't bring back painful memories for you.
Ist es nicht Tyrea gewesen?
Please, it's perfectly fine. Many are the things that have shaped me into who I am today. Learning to accept my weaknesses, understanding each other's differences, opening one's heart to others.
You must have been in some real good company to learn all that.
Oh ja.
Perhaps, yes. Back when I was young and naive, my companions taught me some invaluable lessons.
And you took those lessons to heart. That's how you came to be such a magnificent queen.
Though times may change, their teachings will never fade. Which is why I still believe. I believe that our last breaths should not be those of despair.
Ah ja. Level 80.
This is something decent, right?
Sie hat gesagt, sie will die Kämpfe vermeiden, ne? Dann lassen wir die einfach da
Look
rumgammeln.
over there. Anybody else feeling curious?
Ich würde das schon gerne, diese Level 80er Levels besiegen, weil wäre schon nice. Ach, hier waren wir schon mal.
Hello? Nobody at home?
Natürlich.
Don't move!
Annihilation ist.
Melia.
I'll handle this. My name is Melia Antiqua. I wish only to speak with you.
Speak with us? Rip us to shreds, more like, Queen of KEVES?
You are the ringleader, are you? State your name.
And why should I tell you? The world I once knew is gone. They told us defeating KEVES was the only way for us to be saved. It was the right thing to do. The just thing to do, and I believed it. Do you realize how many of my friends died in pursuit of that dream? You think I can just tell them, yeah, sorry guys, you died for nothing?
He's lost his cool. Maybe we should step in and deal with him. But Melia told us she'd handle this.
You ruined it! You joined forces with the Agnian Queen, and you drilled these notions into our heads! You take away our friends, then sully our reasons to live. My friends died that day, but you've killed them all over again!
And that's why you've decided to destroy everything.
That's right. We don't need a shitty world like this anyway.
Is that all?
I told you to stay where you are!
Melia!
Hey! What are you trying to pull?
I could ask you the same thing. Why do you hesitate? You could attack me right now.
Shut up!
You have no desire to destroy anything. You are simply trying to get by in a world where nothing makes sense anymore.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Right?
Fire and ash! So that's how it is. That's how you look down at us.
Sorry?
I know all about you. You queens live longer than any of us could ever dream. You aren't like us, are you? That's how you can just sit on your thrones, toying with our lives like...
She is like us. If you hurt her, she feels pain. She bleeds all the same.
Mio.
That's why she came all this way to hear your story. She wants to know more about you. She wants to share her time with you.
What? Yeah, right. Our lives are like the blink of an eye to her ilk.
Just because she lives longer, it doesn't mean she's any different from you. We're all here, aren't we? We're all alive.
That's enough, Mio. I see now how you feel about all this.
Mate, have you been making that speech to the KEVES officers too? Telling everyone that Melia is different to everyone else?
You bet I did. She's so far up herself it makes me sick.
If anyone's warped, distorted here, it's you.
Then what am I supposed to do? Who else am I supposed to take my rage out on? Tell me the truth, right now. The pure, unadulterated truth.
That I cannot tell you. The answer lies in you, and you alone. You must have realized by now. There is no weight to the truth of another, if you cannot judge it for yourself. If you must have an object of hatred in order to live your life, then let it be me. But promise me that someday you'll live for the things that truly have worth, just as you and your comrades in arms once did.
It's already too late. I can't go back. Not after what I've done.
I highly doubt that. You are still breathing, are you not?
Are you all right?
I told you. I am no stranger to battle. Besides, I could not tolerate simply watching from the sidelines.
Melia.
Their sadness, frustration, anger. I shall never forget these feelings. Come. Let us proceed to the next location.
I think
Nice.
we've done the rounds here.
Richtig
Let's head
nice.
back to the castle.
Ja, Melia kennt das alles. Ah ja.
Your Majesty. You've returned.
Oh, sogar mit Katz.
I trust it's been quiet in my absence.
Yes.
I see that you have calmed down.
Yes, I have realized. However fervent my loyalty, if I am ever the source of Her Highness's anguish, it does no good.
You think too deeply, Isel. 'Tis your mind's fiction.
Ah, I will rectify that.
I am sure you will.
How was your trip? And what of the world?
Mankind's follies. People never learn. Whatever the passage of fate may bring, we must never lose the spirit of defiance, lest we submit to injustice, as we once did.
Again. Why does she look so sad?
My friends and I, we fought hard for all this. We staked our lives on this future. And if there's a chance to keep it that way, I too will be happy to sacrifice myself for this world.
Snuff that for a laugh. I hate that. You're the important one here.
Pardon?
It's true. It's something I noticed before. As befits a queen, you're always thinking about your subjects. But who thinks about what's best for you?
Seeing you suffer alone like this, none of us like it. It's too sad to think about. Losing you, that is. You're one of us.
Yeah, think about how much you always think of us. It's only fair if you let us do the same for you.
I am speechless.
Melia, you are needed in this world. But you weren't born solely for the world's sake.
That may be so. However,
If you permit me, I'll gladly lend you my strength. Not because you are our queen, but because we're travelers in the here and now. So we should live together.
Ja, bitte.
I'm glad you're with us, Melia.
Nice.
Fighting alongside you all is the best.
yes. You are right. How funny. Though wisdom is said to come with age, still you all seem to teach me so much. If some things elude my grasp, your words show me that there is more to life. They guide me when I run astray, again and again. How fortunate I am to have you.
Now that's more like it, girl.
Melia, thank you. Thank you for always having believed in us.
That's one thing I would never doubt. Now we embark on our quests to create the future.
Yes, it's ours.
Wow. Schön, dass man nochmal Xenoblade 1 gesehen hat. Wie geil war das denn bitte? Einfach ein Flashback von Xenoblade 1. Wie geil war das denn bitte? Und das heißt, bei Nia wird genau dasselbe passieren. Auch. Da wird auch ein Flashback von Xenoblade 2 dann kommen. Oh mein Gott, ist das... Eigentlich ist das schon die beste Story, ne? Weil es halt ein Flashback von Xenoblade 1 gab. Wie gut war das denn bitte? Awesome. Richtig awesome.
I see some relations have changed.
Richtig, richtig nice. Ja, Triton, ich brauch dich nochmal. Wahrscheinlich für diese Quest hier. Ich mach das, ich hole mir mal kurz das Fragezeichen. Muss mal gucken, was das für eine Quest ist. Ja, und damit waren das die 4 Melia-Quests. Ja, eigentlich sind es, ja, 4. Genau. Wir haben Melia rekrutiert, ihre Hero-Quest angefangen, 3 Zusatzmissionen dazu bekommen. Und das waren alle Melia-Quests. Das heißt, damit wäre das eigentlich durch. So, jetzt müsste er normalerweise mit Triton reden, oder? Weil Triton ist der am Saufen ist immer. Ah, sollen wir mal unsere müden Knochen ausruhen? Okay. Ich bin so frei. Alter, du willst mir wieder auf den Sack gehen, Großer. Komm schon, Knochen, sei doch nicht so. Wenn ihr rumtanzen und lernen macht, ist doch klar, dass ich genervt bin. Ihr kennt euch? Jagger und ich sind alte Kumpel, nicht wahr, alter Knochen? Wir von der City Ausgestoßenen müssen doch zusammenhalten. Wenn ihr wollt, nennt mich ruhig auch alter Knochen. Ei, man sieht's nicht auf den ersten Blick, aber wir zwei sind dick wie der dickste Walfisch. Wir sind aus demselben Segel geschnitten. Immer mal wieder bechern wir ein. Prost! Wow, das ist wirklich unerwartete Freunde. Was treibt ihr hier? Ihr seid ein wenig zu jung, um mitzutrinken. Sie wollten bestimmt unsere alten Geschichten hören. Oder ein Seemannslied. Meine Geschichten taugen nichts als Snack für einen lustigen Trinkabend. Zum Beispiel dieser Nuppern, den ich bei mir aufgenommen habe. Macht nichts, außer rumzugammeln. Völlig nutzlos. Ah, lass dich nicht runterziehen, alter Knochen. In deinem Alter muss man dankbar sein für jeden weiteren Tag. Ha, immer mal wieder sagst du was richtig Schlaues. Wo wir von guten Taten sprechen, dieses Miso, das du mir gegeben hast, hat mir äußerst gut gemundet. Oh, du hast das Miso abgegeben, Triton? Ah, passt hervorragend zu einem guten Getränk. Mein Großvater hat ein echtes Talent darin, Miso zu machen. Ich erinnere mich immer noch an den Geschmack. Ein würdiges Hobby für den Großpapi von einem alten Knochen. Einmal meinte er, dass er sich auf die Suche nach Essen macht, das zu Miso passt, und ist für immer verschwunden. Wo er verstorben ist, weiß niemand. Hast du die City je verlassen, Jagger? Wenn man mich jetzt sieht, kann man es sich kaum vorstellen, aber ich war früher stark und schneidig. Es gab eine abgedrehte Frau, die mir sehr gefallen hat. Aber die hat sich dann in den alten Onsen-Fanatiker verguckt. Die zwei hätten sogar fast geheiratet. Wie? Was? Wovon redest du jetzt? Aber dann ist es doch nie dazu gekommen. Wie? Wovon ich rede, fragst du? Du bist ganz schön vom Thema abgewichen. Gerade ging es nur um Snacks für einen fröhlichen Abend. Ich glaube, er meinte das im übertragenen Sinne. Snacks, wie? Oh, stimmt, ich habe über dieses Miso von früher geredet, nicht wahr? Es gab diese Frucht, die mein Großvater irgendwo gefunden hat. Unglaublich lecker war die. Ah, jetzt ist es langsam spannend. Oh, der Geschmack war etwas Besonderes, etwas Seltenes. Wahrlich eine legendäre Frucht. Ich war ein Kind, als ich sie gegessen habe. Oh, es war, als würde sich eine Geschmackswelt in meinem Mund öffnen. Ah, ich wünschte, ich könnte sie nur einmal essen, bevor ich sterbe. Aber genug davon, wir wollten ja trinken. Moment mal, alter Knochen. Was? Wenn es dir so viel bedeutet, finden wir diese Frucht für dich. Was? Ei, wenn hier irgendwas von Legendärem besprochen wird, kommt unser Blut ganz in Wallung, nicht wahr, Leute? Mein Blut ist eigentlich ganz ruhig. Ob es jetzt zu einem Trinkeabend passt oder nicht. Kannst du uns mehr von dieser legendären Frucht erzählen? Kann er bestimmt, aber erst in der nächsten Folge. Und ich bedanke mich dafür fürs Zusehen und wir hören uns beim nächsten Mal wieder. Bis dahin, haut rein und tschüss.